Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to share a project with you guys what I've designed for a challenge, and this challenge is for Pink Zebra, the unicorn crafter. She is having a challenge here on YouTube, and you have to design something based on unicorns, and she's calling it Magical Unicorn Challenge. So make sure you guys definitely check her out. I will be placing a link at the bottom of this video so you guys can see what her challenge is all about. And so she has a different list of things that you can design around the unicorns, and she has a point system in place. So here is my project share that I want to share with you guys. So one of the first things that I took time and I did was I went back to see what type of unicorns items that I already have in my stash. I didn't want to go out and buy anything. I wanted to use what I already have, and I knew I had a few things. One being this stamp set that I showed in one of my Tuesday morning hauls. So this stamp set right here, or this stamp, was one of my very first unicorns that I purchased on my own. And this unicorn, it's a beautiful unicorn. So that's why I got it. I love the size of it, and I love how detailed the stamp was. And this is what it looks like on the other side here. And so this is one of the items that I picked up right here. And so that's one of the things that I used. Alright, the other thing I used was gifted to me. This one right here is a unicorn set that I have by Mama Elephant. And this set right here comes with the coordinating dies, and here are the stamps right here. And I used that in the project. And here are the images that I actually stamped out, so you guys can see how beautiful it stamps out. So I stamped it out on cardstock paper using my Carver ink. And then I also used this postcard booklet that I found at Michael's. And this one right here was something that I don't think I never showed you guys that I found, but I've seen a few people haul this here on YouTube. This right here is actually a postcard booklet, and I love all the different sayings here. Let's be mermaids, and then it has a picture of a unicorn right here, and it says your sparkle has not gone unnoticed. I sweat glitter. Unicorn believer, and it has a little mermaid right here. I chose this one right here for my project, and just to kind of give you guys a quick little flip through, it's magical postcards is what it says, which is really cool. And look how beautiful that is. I love how it shines, and that's another image right there. Look how gorgeous that is. So these are just some of the different images right here that was inside this little booklet. And you guys pretty much saw most of them on the back here. But I'm going to flip to the one that I did use. Let's see here. I'm going to get to it right here. This little booklet definitely came in handy for what the project was that I was going to create. And this is the one that I chose to go with here. Look how beautiful that is. And I did cut this one down a little bit to be able to use in my project. So now let me share my project with you guys so you guys can see what I designed using the items that I've already showed you. So this is the pocket letter that I chose to design. And this is pretty much how I did it. I definitely used my cloud stencil that I shared in another video. And that cloud stencil is an item that I picked up from my favorite things. And that was this one here, if you guys remember from one of my other videos. I love the stencil. That's how I was able to create the cloud effect right here in the background. And I was actually out of all the pocket letters, and so what I've done here is I actually had to pull out my fuse tool to design this whole pocket letter from scratch. So I was out of a pocket, so that's one tip for you guys there. If you just have like a photo sheet with the different little notebook holder size right here, you don't have to go out and buy a different pocket letter that's already pocket for you. It's easier if that's what you choose to do. But if you are out of them, and like in my case, it was a bad storm today, so I chose to go ahead and make my own. So I took the photo sheet that I had, and I chose to pull out the fuse tool, and I made my own pockets for this. And that allowed me to be able to be more creative, because as you see, this normally would be cut in half. And I actually designed this pocket letter to have this one full piece, and I also made it a shaker. So that was really cool. So I love the fact that I was able to design it on my own and be more creative by doing so. And then I also fussy cut this unicorn out right here, and I used my Spectrum Noir to color it. And then I placed this beautiful glitter background in the back to give it that magical look. Then I used my the Wonderland die cut that I got from the Tim Holtz set from one of my Hobby Lobby hauls, and I cut out the word Wonderland. And I ran it through my Xyron to give it that sticker because I wasn't going to sit there and put glue on it. And then here I actually used my die to cut out these different unicorns, as well as the castles here in the rainbows. And I also colored those in using my Spectrum Noir, and then I went back and die cut those out and placed them on there. I used my punch that I got from Hobby Lobby as well, the word hello, and I punched that out. And then I went back and added some of the same sequence that you see here at the bottom, the silver one. I placed that around my projects. That's something I've never done before, so I wanted to try something different, and I truly liked the way it turned out. And that's something I think I will continue to do throughout some of my projects that it may need, because sometimes it can be too much, but I feel like this was just the right touch. So this is my project, and on the back, what I've done here is I took that little postcard before I actually sealed the pocket. This one is sealed, and so is this one here. I went ahead and stamped my one-of-a-kind created by hand, and I wrote who it was designed by, which is me, Memory Lane Keepsakes. And I put unicorn pocket letter designed for my YouTube pal, Pink Zebra, the Unicorn Crafter. So that's how this pocket letter was designed. And I encourage you guys to definitely try your own pocket letter if you've never done one before. They are so much fun, and the possibilities and the ideas are so endless. So make sure you definitely, take time and come, create. It's a lot of fun to definitely step out and, see what you're made of and just challenge yourself. It's a lot of fun. So this is what I created, and I wanted to share with you guys. So make sure you definitely check out the Pink Zebra, the Unicorn Crafter here on YouTube. Again, I will place a link at the bottom. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I really appreciate your comments down below, and I would love to read those. Have a wonderful crafty day, and make sure you subscribe to me if you're not already a subscriber. Click the bell for notification, as well as give this video a thumbs up. Continue to be blessed and have a magical day. Bye-bye.